Welcome, everyone, to another edition of Down and Dirty with the Badger State Tractor Pullers, sponsored by Slama Enterprises, Casper Egg, Trip Downing, Front Street Toys, and Wetton Camp Transport. So we have Al Paulson with us tonight, Chris Feller, and myself, and Greg Elsing. So welcome, everybody.
How you doing, John?
Doing good.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Good to see you guys. Getting all ready for Beaver Dam?
Yep, that we are.
How much rain did you guys get up there this weekend, Al?
We got about 2 inches up there. Kyle and I just got home. We were just up there. We took equipment up there today. Trailer. Track's been watered well. There's a chance of rain pretty good tonight yet, I guess. And we got a dozer in place and payloaders. If we got to scrape the track off to make it happen, I think we're well prepared.
Okay, good.
The rain was really spotty. We had 4 here, and we're only 20 minutes away.
Yeah, we had 5.5 here this weekend. That's pretty wet.
My
2 would have been great, but take it, I guess, when you get it here in the sand.
My shop in New Berlin had 12.2, and Brown Deer, which is a little bit north of there, had 15.
Really?
Ooh.
That's a lot of rain. How long a time?
Really only in about 7 hours, six and a half,
really?
7 hours. Yeah.
Really? Wow. That's a lot of rain.
Yeah, that whole area of New Berlin where the industrial park is, if the water would have came up 2 inches higher, I got 150,000 square foot building there. The whole thing would have been, shop floor would have been underwater. It had 2 more inches before it got to the shop floor level.
Really?
Yeah.
You have a basement in there or anything that was, or just no?
No, we tell people when they first start to go get something out of the basement, and they look for the basement for like a half an hour. But no, we don't actually have one.
That's funny. That's funny. So at least we didn't get that rain in Hillsboro this weekend, right?
Yeah.
It was
it rained pretty good, though, Saturday afternoon. I don't know how much you got, but it had to at least get half-inch.
No, 3/10.
Really?
Yep, it's only 3/10 there. Yeah, that was what I was told when I was standing on the track there, because the rain gauge for the insurance had 3/10 in it. Yeah, so I don't know what Don bought for a policy. Hopefully he hit it there Saturday afternoon because he had to cancel the show. But that hurt a lot, attendance on Saturday night, I believe. The rain.
Yeah. I think a lot of people thought it probably rained out. It wasn't going to happen, so they didn't come.
Yeah, at 3 o'clock, I didn't think it was going to happen again either. It was raining pretty hard, right? I don't know what you thought. You were up there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was raining pretty hard.
Yeah. Other than that, I thought they did a good job getting the track ready on Saturday night after all that rain, and it was not a bad track at all, right?
When I was walking out there opening ceremonies, it's pretty sticky. I thought it was going to be a really good horsepower track for the night.
Yeah. Well, I misjudged it. I know that. I moved some weight out the front and I shouldn't have, but that's the way it goes, right?
Yeah. Oh, the cookie crumbles. And Al, how come you guys didn't make it back? Was there?
Well, we had a little problem after the noon session. We actually broke a lifter. And our tractor's completely tore apart right now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But if the moon and stars all align, there's a chance we could have it there Wednesday night. So
I knew I was going to get some grief over that drain plug, right?
Joe Benevetti. Greg, I can probably get you a pack of 10 drain plugs if you like. Just trying to help.
I only need one. I just have to tighten it up. And we found it was laying right under the tractor.
Actually, the wild buck is in all pieces right now also.
Yeah.
So neither one of ours may make it. We smoked a piston at Milledgeville. When we took the head off, you could see the floor. Took the pan off, you could see the floor through the piston.
Through the side of the piston or
corner?
That
you could see daylight.
They're round. Hey, Chris, pistons are round. How do you have a corner?
Made it.
It's the edge. It's a cylinder.
Okay.
The cylinder took the edge out right here. Right now.
Well, we get the aluminum engine. It's special. It's got
square as you go.
Right.
That's pretty much the way it looked. That's pretty much the way it looked, John. There wasn't much left of it. Looked like a glass.
This is Feller's in-engine machining while it's running.
So the hometown boys, both the tractors are in pieces right now. So I think we can get ours back together.
Did you? Well, I would think you would. You worked on it all weekend, didn't you?
No.
No. No. What are you missing? Pistons?
Well, my sister just ran the piston down to Sterling.
Okay.
We had to have a piston cut today. That's what we're waiting on.
Yeah.
I think we'll be all right.
Yeah. Well, don't forget when you put it all back together, tighten the drain plug.
Speaking from experience,
We did the same thing right before Hillsboro.
Poor Emily got the blame.
Well, you and Stacy blamed her. I had to explain it today to her. She heard that I blamed her, and I said, no, John and Stacy started that.
I think it started out with Stacy, and I just jumped on the bandwagon as long as we're going full throttle,
Right.
Good to make you look good, We're trying to, amp you up,
Right.
Yeah.
But I think Hillsboro had a good crowd on Friday night, right? I think it was a pretty good crowd there.
Had a good crowd. See, Colin Burkholz said for whatever reason, Hillsboro is awful hard on light pros.
Yeah. Did they break some too?
Yeah, they actually lost a turbo.
Really?
And they got another turbo. Or no, that was a night session when they ended up pulling. Would they end up third or fourth? And they lost a turbo. And they actually threw on a turbo they borrowed from the Shag Nasty team and went to Norwalk and pulled yet that night too.
Oh, really? After the night show?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like the hell with it. That's not our turbo. Let's go use it, right?
Right.
Abuse it. Abuse. It's not abuse.
Yep. It's hard on them.
You got yours all parked then, waiting to get a lifter?
Kyle's actually outside right now washing the oil pan and a bunch of other stuff. And I got my daughter, Emma. She's washing head bolts right now. And hopefully we'll have a lifter tomorrow. We're next day airing some lifters in. And actually the cam's all right. I think I can polish it out and we can make that work. And we're going to try awful hard to get it put together. But we got to, between that and having everything to do with the fair, it's a lot.
Yep. It's your hometown pull is always things go wrong, right? Hometown pull is the hardest one to do.
If there's 1 week I don't need the tractor to be a pain in the ass, it's this week. And here it is.
Yep.
Too late.
Well, how about your tractor, Chris? Going to make it to Beaver Dam, the cat?
No.
Nope.
I'm waiting on other people yet.
All right. How far are you with it?
Actually, I should be getting a call tomorrow. My frame is powder coated. I go pick that up, and then sheet metal is being wrapped, and that's his final assembly. Everything else is completely done.
All right.
Nice.
You just got dyno the motor yet?
Yep, sitting in the dyno cart. Troy and Robbie got to just work me in.
Okay. That's all right.
Yeah, I'm getting excited. I put my helmet and my other driving suit on and make noises.
Sitting in the seat? What kind of noise is it making? Is it good noises? Is it whoop, 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 or is it bang, bang, bang?
No, I'm copying noises from your tractor, Greg.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that's whoop, whoop. Yep. Nope. So that's good. That's good. So
Well, his would be ting, 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 ting as the turbocharger went in it. And then it's probably like the oil light come on and beep, 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 beep. No
no,
oil.
the oil light never came on. And Jeff Bradley, one of the guys that goes with Coates is from Dubuque, he come running on the track, shut it off. Because Connor came out to shut me down, and the oil plug hadn't fallen out then. There was oil pressure right up to when I shut it off.
Nice.
That was all good. Yep. And the turbo oil's got a separate tank, and so does the water injection and fuel. All that's all on separate drives.
They all have plugs in them too.
Yep. All the other ones were plugged. We just missed one. Yep. That's embarrassing, but what do you do, right?
You'll have
at 3 o'clock on Friday, it wasn't running yet.
So Levi, we just went over Chris's Pro Stock. He's getting it wrapped. The powder coating's done. Waiting to dyno the motor. Final assembly. Levi Kinchy is asking about Chris's cat, and not the one that eats food and goes in a litter box either.
Right.
This might go in the litter box. At some time it's going to. It's a Pro Stock tractor.
Right. It'll have kitty litter all around it.
Yep.
At some point.
Job for Spill Wrangler.
Yep. I have some.
Spill Wrangler.
Yep. I have some of the Spill Wrangler at my shop at work too. Actually.
Yeah.
That stuff works good. Johnny Link's getting a plug here and for free.
Right. And actually, I'm going to try and set that stuff aside and burn it in because what do you do with it? You throw it in the garbage. I think it'll burn once. Like in an outdoor furnace or something. I think it'll burn. Right. It's corn based, right?
Yeah, it depends what you got in it. So it might burn.
Well, if there's oil in it, it'll burn.
It's going to burn really good.
Yep. I always feel guilty about dumping that stuff in the trash and going to wherever it goes. But I think if you can burn it, it'd be better. I don't know. So you got some under your mini rods here, John? Spill Wrangler?
Oh, yeah, I got some Spill Wrangler here at home. Yep. Works good.
How about, Al?
Yeah, we got Spill Wrangler. Whole bunch of it under our tractor right now.
I'll bet.
Whole bunch of it.
Yeah.
So 2 tracks Wednesday night. What time are we starting?
Starting at 7 o'clock. But the track actually looks really good right now. I'm hoping because of the rain that I hope we don't get any more rain, because right now I think it'd be about perfect. But like I said, if we do get any more rain, I think we're prepared for it, because what was that, about 5 years ago, we had to scrape the whole track off before we ran, and they ended up being a pretty good track that night. So let's just hope we don't have to do that.
Right. It isn't just about scraping it off. Then you got to put it all back.
Right. That's
the part people don't think about. We've all done it.
Makes a mess.
I think the natural rain under these tracks, that's the best there is. They'll make them the best, as long as it isn't too muddy.
Right. We got a good group of guys that you probably know, Ronnie Muscovich, who helps Korth with tires, and he works with Mike Zimmerman. He's actually donating a dozer. We're going to have a D6 dozer sitting there and a couple of payloaders, and all the equipment's there if we have to use it. Let's hope we don't. They did add a little crack in the infield this year that we have to deal with. It's a fenced off track that kind of screws up our parking a little bit, but I think we have everything in place for that. But we might have to kind of limit how many extra pickups and stuff we let in there. It's going to get kind of tight. But we were just there this afternoon. The infield was firm, so I think we're going to be in good shape.
What kind of track did they add in on the infield?
Yeah, it's like a little 1/3 mile, or maybe a 1/4 mile oval for go-karts. And there's a fence around the whole damn thing. We'll get some signs up for you guys for coming in there, and we're going to have help with parking just to help guys park. I just hope the rain holds off so we can actually drive on the track around to get to the scales and stuff. If that gets really wet, we might have to set the scale up somewhere else, probably on the grass, I suppose, which I hate doing that, but just to keep from getting everybody stuck.
Yeah.
But
So if you put a couple planks under the way bars or something is always nice.
yeah,
If it rains, the grass is soft.
we might have to bring some extra lumber along or something to make that all happen. But
Yeah.
I think we got everything in place to make it fly. And like I say, we got plenty of people helping us out, donating stuff, and they want to make sure this happens. So if the weather cooperates at all, we should be okay. We always get such a good crowd there. We hate to not have it.
Right. The crowd there is always neat, because some of them go in there and claim their spots the night before, even, right? Kind of flag a spot off in there.
It's amazing. I think, like Doug Denman said, we've been having 6,000, 6,500 people every year. And
yeah,
that's the butts. I mean, there's nowhere to even sit.
Right.
It's a full house, and they're all amped up for pulling too. They're all revved right up. It's fun to announce there.
You know, we used to pull at Waupun and Theresa and all those places really don't happen anymore. And Beaver Dam's such a popular area for motorsports, and I honestly think people are just kind of horny for tractor pulling, and that's why they come.
Right. Because you don't have a lot in that area anymore. I don't think, is there? Because Waupun they sold the property that Aaron used to have to pull there, and I don't know whatever happened to Trust. I can't remember why we're not there anymore, but something else. I don't know.
I don't know what happened there either, Greg, but either way, I'm just happy that everybody loves to come and see our show. And I know the fair loves it because of the people that come, and they compare us with their music entertainment as being a quite a bit lower cost show with probably the best amount of people in the stands for the whole weekend.
Right, and it's on a Wednesday night.
Yeah. They do like it to get started at 7 and be done by 9:30 because of that. And
Yep.
I think all of us are getting to the point where that's the kind of show to put on anymore.
It is. Even on a Friday and Saturday night, you want to be done by 9:30 because people want to get back out in the grandstands and spend a little time. The kids want to hit rides, or they might even want to go to the beer tent or get something to eat. Who knows?
Yep, and that's exactly what the fair wants people to do. They want them to grab something on the way out, or that makes them more money. Yeah, so they're pretty happy.
Yep, and they get a good show.
The only thing, it's a little bad timing. I think we could have Badger State's got the biggest pro stock class in the nation right now. If it wasn't for Bowling Green, I think we'd probably pull in a few more even. Everyone's like afraid to come around to their pull and break something if they're going to go to Bowling Green. Because I think, there's even some of the Badger State guys are going to go to Bowling Green that are skipping Beaver Dam.
Yep, and that's even like in Hillsboro there Saturday night or this weekend, guys are saying they didn't come because they if you break something there, it's hard to get parts to get it running in a week later to go to Bowling Green. I've never been to Bowling Green. Some year I'll go, but I always heard good things about it. A lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
Big event, but there's there's 30 or 40 pro stocks there. That's a number draw there, to be lucky.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
They got a good track though. Stays pretty consistent.
Yeah.
So the classes for Wednesday night are pro stock diesel trucks, 2-wheel drives, limited pro, light pro, pro stock. What am I missing?
Super farm. Yep. Yeah. Hopefully Gallus are there. I seen on Facebook they're getting a new rim there. I need you watch that in Hillsboro. That rim broke on their tractor.
Yeah.
I don't know if Ryan has a video of that. If he's, I know he's at the Iowa State Fair right now. I'm hoping he can listen a little bit and maybe give us a video of that rim breaking. I've never seen that before. Something like that. Have you guys?
I've seen it in a mod once, like 20 years ago, 25 years ago.
Yeah. What did it do? Did it just like cave or collapse or something? Or
yeah, collapsed. Yeah,
wow,
collapsed, ripped.
Yep.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
wild. He had a good run going too.
Yep. Yep. It's
So
crazy. I don't.
what happened? Did it just like,
It kind of spun the center right out of the rim, Chris.
really?
Yeah.
Just ripped it right apart.
That's why I always, the 9-bolt rim in the center there, that all that torque is coming from right there, and it's the aluminum's thin all the way out there, where like you get a component style rim or something, and that I don't know, just seems heavier and stronger out at the ends. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
Just kind of got a bigger diameter driving the wheel, instead of that. That's a lot of torque in there.
Yeah, Tom's just making too much damn power. We're gonna,
Right.
You're gonna have
Right.
to tech him. You're gonna have to tech him some more.
Right. You got nine bolts instead of 12. You got 9 5/8 bolts instead of 12 3/4 inch bolts holding it together.
Right.
Wait, and it, it's all in the center, and
Mm-hmm.
just to me it seems like, and the tractors are making more power and they weigh a little more. You'd think maybe a light pro would do it, but a limit pro is 1,000 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
Right. And not a lot less horsepower, a little less, maybe more torque. I don't know.
They're locked
Bigger-
in.
Yep, they're locked in a lot harder. Yep. But
Hey, Al,
thankfully nobody got hurt.
Yes, Chris.
move your head just a little bit more to the left. No, not that far. Back just a little. Right, no, a little, right there.
You just look a little horny.
Yep.
I had to turn it because
The deer is perfectly behind you. Sorry, I had to mention it.
the sun was shining in the windows. Well, that ain't gonna work. I got to turn this a little bit.
Yep, but now you're a 8-point buck.
I shot him down. that buck was laying down sleeping when I shot him.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. No lie.
Yeah.
Hungover from the night before.
Hung something. I don't know what, but
Probably at deer camp the night before.
yeah, he must have deer
Yeah.
camp.
Yeah. So do you guys?
I wasn't at Hillsboro. What was impressive up there? What do you guys see that was cool? I obviously we were going to try to get up there and pull, but it didn't happen. I mean, Greg, you had a good run on Friday night. It looked like from the standings, and then the Coates boys, they really seemed to put it together on Saturday night, right?
They did, yeah. Brandon
Really
was
good
first
run.
hook, and I think that helped a little bit, but he had a nice pass. Can't take that away from anybody. Luck of the draw. You like to be first on nights like that, I think.
And then Jason later in the class, it looked like he made a real run at it.
He did with the old bootlegger tractor. It was called High Limit now. And that thing came barreling down there. The one that impressed me the most is Tinker Toy again. Friday night. Nobody's getting close. All the other tractors come zipping in there and kind of stop. This thing's like a steam train, just keeps chugging down the track and keeps going. Like the Energizer buddy, you know what I mean? I don't know if you noticed that, John. I mean, it isn't flying down the track the fastest, but it just keeps going.
Yep.
I don't know what it is about that thing. It's been doing that for 20 years. Yeah.
I think the coolest thing I've seen was Stacy getting a new nickname, Stacy Scoop Butson. He's got the scoop.
Scoop busting, yeah. He was running around the pits the whole time, grabbing people.
Yeah. Yeah, he was all over down there in the track. Yeah, I had the microphone and the porta bomb was squeaking going on. Yep. Scoop. He had the scoop. So that was his new nickname now. Scoop Butson.
Yep.
What'd you say? I didn't catch it. He had the mic where?
He was in the pits, the porta bomb. He was everywhere. He was all over the place.
Porta bomb.
Yeah.
Your office.
Your
portable office.
Porta bomb.
Oh, I thought you said port. I thought you said porta pot.
Kind of same thing, yeah. The number one and the number two business, Bippy. You know what I mean?
There's a complaint department. Complaint office.
Yes. Yeah. Check the fax machine while you're in there. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you guys announce, you guys got to get out in the track more. Are your mics portable, John, or not?
No, they usually keep us tied up, and there's a reason.
Right.
Yeah.
What is neat when you guys can get down and do the interview. Stacy did the interviews with the winners, the top 3 in each class, and that was fun. And I mean, he was having a blast doing it, I thought. Yep.
Oh yeah, we're all having fun. Yep. Tyler Slama winning the belt buckle was really cool. Joe Benavides said it. So yeah. He
And
did
that
a
was
good
on
job
Trip's
with
track. Yep. Trip had, I don't know if you watched, Trip had a Snapchat or if you're friends with him on Snapchat today, but he sent pictures out on all his fields underwater down there too. It was crazy.
Oh, really?
He's home cook. Yeah, he's home cooking mint. He must have got a lot of rain down there also. I don't know how much, but so.
Boyd area, Janesville, southern Janesville, Boyd area there. Clinton.
They got hammered too.
That's where his part of his farming operation is with the mint. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So.
Mother Nature. You can't win with Mother Nature.
Yeah. What for Beaver Dam? What's on the menu this year, Chris and Al?
You don't even want to know.
I don't.
My wife and my sister have just gone completely overboard with this thing. So you can blame them. So yeah, we're doing prime rib like we did last year, but then we got 6-ounce lobster tails.
Oh Jesus balls!
yeah, I know. It's just like they're out of control. So
yeah,
I mean it's good. It's good for all the pullers and stuff to get a free meal, I guess, right? So
right.
Yep.
Well, prime rib and lobster tails. That's pretty good. And tailgating. So people that are watching and don't know, a lot of pullers feed us all. The local guy usually puts a meal on, and then a couple years ago we came out with an award for it. So that's really amped up some of the meals. So.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So Chris won it last year, or I shouldn't say Chris, but you guys won it last year with shrimp and prime rib. So that was pretty good eating.
There it is.
Yep. There's the award. You get a iron skill with Badger State tractor pullers on it, embroidered in it. Yeah.
Bill Smith, you on?
Yeah. It was down. Honestly, I was between you two last year, I think, in the voting, wasn't it? I don't remember for sure, but
no, yeah. So
Baraboo, the benefit pull, Darlington, and Beaver Dam, I think, were the final 3, and Beaver Dam, pulled it out.
Yeah, because the first thing that Bill Smith said to me after Darlington got canceled, I seen him at Freeport. The very first, he didn't say hi. He just said, he just said, "You're lucky we got rained out."
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did some pretty good food down there last year too.
Oh yeah, I heard. I didn't make it there because our tractor was broke half the season. But yeah, I told him, well, if I get lucky again and win it this year, obviously there's a lot of other really good meals out there. But if we get lucky at Beaver Dam and win it again this year, I told him I let him touch it when I come off the stage. So. But I mean, you still got to win it. You know what I mean? But we'll try again. So,
right.
But the real benefit, the people that really benefit from are all the pullers, right? So we're having this battle to see what kind of food we can make for everyone. But all the pullers benefit from it, right? So,
yeah. Well, I always think about the favorite things I like to eat. One of them's Ursula. I think Ursula Meyer makes the lemon bars with the frosting on them in Monroe. Remember them? Them are good. Yeah. Really good. And then, the pasta that we get in.
Well, Pat Fredericks, your potatoes. I ate like 3 pounds of them things. Now the cream potatoes she makes. Holy crap.
Where's that at? The
Pecatonica? At
Milledgeville, yeah. I think the pasta's better. They're both good, but the pasta, I think, that's my favorite part there. But And you get, the chicken and stuff they have at the benefit pull up there is good.
Oh yeah.
Right? I don't know.
Tell you
It's
what.
too bad.
Sharon Brinkmeyer usually brings treats down at the Greene County Fall Nationals, and then the one year she didn't because Mark was out propaganda with no carry-ins, and I told Hawthorne, I said, if you go let her come in with treats, I'm not announcing. That's the deal.
Right. Right. Well, even in Warren, that turkey stuffing and gravy sandwich or whatever they make. Oh my goodness, that's good too. I mean, it's all of them. Every one of them got. I mean, we eat good everywhere.
Well, actually, Freeport, they had chicken at Freeport.
Yeah,
that was really good.
Yeah,
it was like 950 degrees there. I didn't feel like eating very much, but I still ate a lot of chicken, and I really felt bad.
did too. And then you go back to the trailer. You're like, what do I do now?
Yeah.
Take a nap. Only it was too hot, But other than that's looking forward to that too. A good meal. So.
Yeah, we got the carving stations. It's set up just like last year, so should be good.
Okay. Perfect.
Sweet.
Are you cooking?
Oh hell no! If I cook, everyone would be sick. You guys don't have enough. You guys don't have enough insurance for me to cook.
Nobody'd make it to the track, huh?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Oh, what's the weather? The temperature supposed to be in Beaver Dam Wednesday? Do you know? Or
I think it's about 80 degrees on Wednesday, and it's supposed to be sunny and a breeze. So,
and less humid. They're saying too.
Right.
Yeah.
That's good. 80 and not humid isn't bad. You can stand that. It's when you get up to 95 and humid that's tough.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you, Saturday morning when we're kind of getting oil and stuff in the tractor in the trailer, it was hot. I took 3 showers Saturday. It was hot and humid there. It was terrible.
It was.
It was sticky.
Yeah.
Then I thought it was going to cool off Saturday night. The humidity come right back again.
It did. I'm glad it didn't come back until the sun was almost down, though. Yeah, it wasn't too bad at 5 o'clock, but I got to thank my buddy Bob Dorn. He gave me his motorhome to use up there again this year, and I'm thankful that we had a place to take a shower and hang out when it was raining. And it was nice. Yep. So, all fun.
We sat in the announcer's booth. Dan Mayer and I watched it pouring rain until it quit. Then we come out and they had a meeting then, and then I announced to everybody that they're gonna make a go of it. So, but I think one of the coolest things in Hillsboro is Saturday night when they salute to all the veterans that they bring out there. I think that's one of the coolest things of the polls, and probably out of all of them, throughout the summer is one of the best things.
Yeah.
And the people that cheer for the veterans is just heartwarming.
Yep. I like that too. I do.
Yeah. It's very touching being down there. There's really no dry eyes there. So it's awful hard for me to read off that list. And even Don gets emotional. He knows all them guys,
Yep.
Well, one of them out on the track that night was Kenny Cook, Alan Cook's father.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was just kind of cool to have him a part of it.
Yeah. Yep. So that is cool and neat, and one thing I want to push a little harder at tractor pulls is when we're doing the national anthem, guys standing with their hands in their back or behind them or in their pockets or something. That's not right. There's 2 ways to stand for the national anthem. One is with your hand on your heart. And if you've served, you can stand at attention. Remember, the only 2 correct ways to stand for the national anthem. I've explained that a few times at the driver's meeting, but I wish get more people involved. Get your hat off your head, put your hand on your heart, and if you don't want to sing, just stand right, right?
One thing we've got to do a reminder of, and there's a few times this summer, is when we're going to do the national anthem and then you hear somebody fire up to warm up,
Yeah.
15 minutes before pull time, there shouldn't be anything running.
Right.
You know,
Quiet time.
Yep, quiet time. 1:45. If it's a 7 o'clock pull, 6:45 shouldn't be nothing running. So that if there's sponsors or promoters that want stuff done, or some things rad, and then we move into the national anthem or opening ceremonies with the fairest of the fair, and then the national anthem, that can all run smooth, and it's quiet time.
Well, maybe we need to write that on our chalkboard in there in the lineup board, and just say, hey, quiet time, 6:45 to 7 before the pull starts, or 7:05 even, or 7 o'clock, till the first tractor goes down the track, or first puller goes down the track, then start them up again if you have to.
And also just remind everybody in the meeting too, because I can't read.
Right.
We do had a sponsor come forward this year for Beaver Dam that it's actually David Miller, and he wants to. He had plaques made up for every class, and he's gonna give everybody $100 to every class winner.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and he's want to do like a little driver interview after the class, come down to the trailer and have John interview him with David and present him his plaque. So he approached me at Mazomanie this year and asked if he could do something like they do at our fair. And I said, well, we probably can't get a tractor out there with 2 tracks going, but easily enough we could have the drivers come to the trailer. So that's
Right.
what we're going to do this year. I think that's kind of cool.
Yep. Well, hopefully we can then get if Ryan has an extra GoPro or something, we can put it on the stage, so he can put it on the screen and when you do it, right?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Norwalk can smell us coming after changing chargers. Colin.
Yeah. How'd you do in Norwalk, Colin? Put that up there. Yep.
Broke a charger.
Broke the charger. Broke a borrowed charger. Yep. No,
Really
but yeah, that's neat. What's this guy's name again, Al? And what does he do for a business? Give him a little poke here.
It's Dave Miller, and he has a business where he helps people get machinery. He used to work for Ball, and now he's kind of on his own. And yeah, he's always been a sponsor for Beaver Dam. He donates a couple tractors for scrapers and stuff like that, and he wanted to just do something more this year. And he was at the Maysville pull and saw that, and he thought, hey, can I do something like that at our pull? And I says, well, yeah. I asked John right away, and he says, you can do whatever you want. So
yep.
I said, yeah, let's. And I just thought it was a good idea to do it for every class, so everybody's got a chance at it. And
Yep.
yeah, it's just something to kind of come together quick, and he did it, and I'm looking forward to that.
Good.
No, I like what they do at Maysville. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. We just got to remind the drivers to come up afterwards, and I can be at the drivers meeting and remind them of that in the quiet time too.
I'll
So,
see if I can get Dave to come to the drivers meeting too, just so people know who he is, and get him out there.
Yep. Get him out there. And how do you have any other big sponsors you'd want to get a plug in for the?
I guess I really like to say, just the fair itself. They do so much to promote our poll, and they've had a lot of little ads going with the Badger State tractors running up and down the track on these Facebook ads and stuff like that. And they really like us there, and they do a good job of promoting it themselves. And other than that, there's a long list that I don't have in front of me to tell you, but nothing gigantic. It's just a lot of individuals that put in their time and effort to make everything go good.
Well, that's good. It takes a whole community to put it on, and I think people do like sponsoring it because it is a successful event, right?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. You sponsor five altogether, maybe you sponsor 5,000, you turn into a $20,000 profit with that investment. It's a pretty good deal, I think. You know, and I always try to support, the people that support Badger State and these other events. When I'm buying something, I always try to get a price from them. That's very important. That's all you have to do is say, hey, I seen you sponsoring the Beaver Dam pull. Hey, I'm looking for this. You got a price on that? Even if you don't buy it there, you just make them know that they were noticed, right?
That's the important part. Just that's almost like saying thank you, for being a sponsor.
Yeah.
And it's so important to touch base with people to keep them happy, and that's all they really want.
Right. And that's the biggest thing about getting sponsorship too, is recognizing your sponsors. If you have somebody that's giving you money, you got to make sure they get their name out there. Stickers on tractors are important, like we do with our big major sponsors, and it's hard to get them all on there, and guys getting them on there. So
it is, but it's very important.
Yep. I was talking to a president of a different organization, and he says he's got a sign on their trailer that says no stickers, no points, no checks, no whining. I think maybe we need to put that in our trailer. But I think most of our guys have their stickers on now. There's a few guys that do day hooks, and it's hard to make them put them on. But I've tried to take care of the class I'm in, and each class rep is supposed to be doing that. So I think most of them have them on.
I think most guys.
Yep.
So John, why can't you walk the track?
I never come back.
And announce?
Stacy's the worst one. He's gone. You never know where he's going to be. History. He's gone. Yep.
He was jogging through the pits Saturday night and Friday night.
He had an ungodly amount of steps, and he had all the steps recorded and showed us. And I don't know how many steps it was, but it was insane, the number of steps he had that day.
Yeah, but like when I was in Made, that announcer was all over the place. He's at the start line, he's at the finish line. He would interview people like when they were getting ready to pull out on the track, interview people when they came off the track. It was just kind of like getting into all parts of the action. I thought that was pretty neat.
Did they only have one announcer, or just?
No, they had a few, but the main guy there was all over the place.
Yeah.
He even was sticking his head in when they were hooking the tractor once, kind of talking to the guy hooking the sled.
Yep. That'd be a good interview too. Sometime, just it's a pretty it's a pretty, you have to be, it's a job you could screw up and make a mess. The guy hooking the tractor, how important that is, getting it right.
Yeah,
if there's
that hook and chain is not light. At the end of the night, those guys are tired. They got to be.
Yeah, I did it in Seymour a little bit this year, and if they don't back up far enough, you got to reach way out there and put that chain out there. And it's hard. That's hard work to get that thing in the hook there.
Yeah, especially if there's a bunch of dirt piled in it too, right?
Well, that's unhooking. Yeah, that is a real pain here. But and even the guy unhooking's got to lay the chain back across the bulkhead correctly, so it's easier so the next guy hooking up doesn't have to untwist it as he's putting it back. It's pretty. It's not an easy job. Yep, and I thank those guys that do it. So that's fun. It's all part of it.
Who's announcing at Beaver Dam?
John.
Yeah. So we're gonna have him walk the track, right, Al?
If he wants. I don't know. They don't have a cordless mic there. That's a corded one.
Yeah, corded one.
The problem is when you're not.
I'll have you know, though, Mr. Feller, a few years ago, when I was the only one announcing at Mackville and I was pulling mini rods, I announced the first class of four-wheel drives from the seat of my mini rod. And then I had it on the whole time, right up until I fired it up to go pull. Then I handed it off. And then as soon as I got done, fellow pullers come and grab the tractor and my helmet and stuff. And I walked back with the microphone and went back up there. But that was interesting. Yep. Kelly printed me off a sheet for the four-wheel drive. So then I had all the names of the trucks. And then I just parked my tractor. Well, Al was down there. I think you were down there.
Yep.
And I just watched the big screen for the distance to come up. So all I had to do is just remember who the leader was.
Yeah.
Should have held the mic while you're going down the track. Oh, gotta go a little right, a little left, a little right.
You never heard anything with a blower motor. You can get away with a super farm, hot farm or something, I think, but not a blower motor.
What I would if they were listening to me into my helmet a couple times, that'd all be good. That couldn't be announced live. usually cussing myself out.
That's done. Shut them off.
Yep.
Yep.
I think you forgot he was live.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you usually know by 50 feet what you did wrong. Yep. Before you're even into the throttle, you know, I got too much weight in the front or I don't have enough.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. And up at Hillsboro, you would have heard him say, "Where's my oil plug?"
Yeah. I was saying, what? What's the problem? Everybody screaming, shut it off. I didn't know it. And then I seen Avery pick it up and it was hot and he dropped it. Yep. So, that was lucky. The Lord was with me there. If that had happened at the end of the beginning of the run, I'd be out for 2 years.
Oof.
Well, at least you knew it was in for a while. At least you knew it was actually in for a while because it was hot, right?
Yeah. Well, when Connor was walking out to back me up, it hadn't even fell out yet. He didn't see it. Yeah.
Which night was that?
Friday night.
Friday.
Oh, no wonder you went so far. You freaking made a slick and slid her down the track.
No, I didn't. It didn't fall out until I was at the end and stopped. Idling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 349 feet and change he was.
Yep. You needed to go 351 and a little change.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Yep. Yep. Jason Round and Tinker Toy, you know, Kevin Masterson crawled right by me. Round's tractor's running good, but it was a yellow one Friday night that beat me.
Yeah.
I think,
he went
wasn't
down the side. Nice straight pass.
Yep. Enough weight in the front end.
Hugged the line, he did.
Yep. Not like in Monticello when I drove over to the line almost out and then back from the left side to the right side.
Yeah.
Yeah. That happens though, right?
You took the Greg.
I took the scenic route.
Yeah, kind of the scenic route.
Yep. Yep.
Tripped the Dairy
That's all
Queen.
fun.
No ice
Yeah.
cream.
No ice cream.
Yep.
Right. Well, I think we've covered it all for tonight, right, guys? Or you got anything else you want to say?
No, just the summer's going really fast. I mean, heck, we only got a few poles left.
Yeah, there's only 3 or 4 left, right? What do we have after this?
Lancaster.
Lancaster.
Thursday
Must be
night.
Friday night. Huh?
Is it? I thought it was Thursday night.
Thursday or Friday night. Yeah, I don't know. I got to look, but I guess we should have got Adam on here too for that. I forgot about that. But yeah, that's always a good event there too. A good track. That can be a really good track. For years, that was the best track we ever pulled out of Badger State. You know, and I think it still is one of the better ones.
Lancaster.
So, and then, yep. And then what do we have? Roqua after that, and Green County Fall Nationals. We got Highland in there. Yeah, Highland is in there too. In a week, 2 weeks from now. Yep.
Monroe. The last
Monroe.
3 years.
Yep.
Highland, Viroqua.
Yep. I think limited pros are at all of them except for Lancaster, correct?
Yeah.
I think so. They get a lot of hooks in here. A lot of numbers, a lot of tractors in that class. That's, you know, I think they 14, 15 tractors all registered with us in that class. Maybe more. I'm not sure. But like I said, I think we got it all covered. You want to hit our sponsors, John, and we'll say adieu for the night?
You bet. Thanks, Al. Thanks, Chris. See you guys Wednesday night.
Yep.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yep. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Yep.
We'd like to thank Slama Enterprises, Wet and Camp Transport, Front Street Toys, Trip Downing, and Casper Egg for all supporting us here with Down and Dirty, the Badger State Tractor Pullers, and everybody that's watching all the nights, all the time. We can't thank you enough either for jumping on and being with us. So thank you, everybody. Have a safe travels for going to the polls, and good luck to all competitors. We'll see you guys Wednesday night.
Yep. See you guys later.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.